is
Oh, yeah.
Fitzy and
Sweet as.
Wippa.
Hey, welcome to the Fitzy and Wippa podcast, guys. Happy Tuesday. We have got the ultimate racing story for you today. Racing! I mean, I love racing so much. I did a bit of commentary. I did it so much that I lost my voice.
Did you really?
No, I don't think I'll get through this. Yatesy, where are you? We need you, mate. In front of Leia Rose. Down the outside. Trying hard was one step closer. But Leia Rose wins. Second placing, we own a Teach, and I think, or on the inside, Cop and Eiffel.
Oh,
Get off the gaspers
that was
now.
such a good call, wasn't it?
Big weekend.
Look, racing, if you've ever been involved before,
It's a waste of money.
you never win.
No, you don't. You don't do it to win, though. Yeah, you do. What am I saying?
It's more of a social thing, it is. And if you ever go into a horse with some friends, it's about going to the races and having a day
It's
out.
not about the vet bills. Or
Have
the equine bills.
I've got a story for you.
Stable bills.
A mate of mine, this would have to be. He bought this horse with some mates very cheaply, and they have had the ultimate day out at the races.
Yep.
It's going to blow your mind. It's coming up in the podcast.
Fitzy and Wippa.
Now, if you've ever been in on a horse before, the likelihood of you actually doing quite well and making some money is very slim.
Yeah, gambling industries aren't put together by winners, are they? They
No.
don't survive by winners.
No, they're not. I mean, I've been in a couple a long time ago, and I've decided I'm not going to go in anymore, right? What happened over this was on Friday, okay? There was a big race meet at Swan Hill, okay? And I've got a mate of mine, and he's on the line now. His name's Hilbo. Hilbo, you there, buddy?
Yeah, mate.
All right. Now, first of all, okay, so I'm just going to set this up for everybody out there. Hilbo has got a horse with around about 5 mates, and they were supposed to be running in the big race at Swan Hill on Friday, but you convinced your wives, Hilbo, that the horse was running in the race, didn't you? And it wasn't?
Yeah, correct. It wasn't in the race. It was an emergency. But we didn't tell the wives that it was an emergency. We told them that it was actually running.
Okay.
So you told the wives that, and you said that you had to be there at the track to support the horse and the trainer, and you guys went all out, and you thought, why don't we get ourselves a private jet for the day and go all out?
Yeah, correct. We convinced them that one of the boys had to be home by 7 o'clock to look after the kids because his wife was going to dinner. So we said the only way to get from Swan Hill back to Melbourne in time was to get a private plane.
Wow.
It's a private plane. Now,
Thank God for convenience, because those kids need to be fed.
So Hilbert, for everyone setting it up, so the horse wasn't racing in the big race, and then all of a sudden you get a phone call as you're boarding the plane.
Yeah, correct. We got a phone call from Racing Victoria, or the trainer did, to say one of the horses that was meant to be running was from Adelaide, and because of the half-hour time difference, he forgot to account for that, and he didn't scratch his horse in time.
Right, the horse is running late. What's the name of your horse, Hilbo?
Well, the funny thing is, we all thought our horse was called Retrospective, but it wasn't. It's called Retrospection.
Didn't even know the name of the horse. Okay.
Didn't even know the name of the horse.
So they've convinced their wives the horse wasn't racing. Now it is racing. There's been a scratching, and their horse is in the big race. Can you tell everyone what odds your horse was? The highest odds was for the horse to win that race.
Yeah, we got it during the week at $180 to 1.
180 to 1, so absolutely no chance. The rank outsider, you get to the race and you've actually had quite a few drinks thinking that you're absolutely no chance, Hilbo.
We were no chance, absolutely no chance.
What were the odds just before the light came on, Hilbo?
$101 was on the bookies in the ring. Like Lloyd Williams had a horse in the race. That guy's won 5 Melbourne Cups.
The 5 Melbourne Cups.
So the old retro donkey's looking like a great outsider.
So coming around the turn, Hilbo, your horse was last, wasn't it?
Yeah, dead last. And the jockey, this guy called Neil Farley, absolute legend. We had a chat to him before the race and said, wherever you are, just get out wide as you come around that corner. And he did.
And what happened?
Mate, it stormed home.
No.
Absolutely stormed home. I think it won by 3 lengths.
Now, okay, so
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm about to play a piece of audio here.
Oh, my God.
The boys were a bit rowdy at the track. Now, Hilbo, who was your mate that got interviewed that was in on the horse?
The big pone, Jared.
Jared, okay, so Jared,
Yep.
so this is what happened. The trainer, the old trainer, I didn't know this. This is how the boys bought the horse, and you've got to listen. Jared gets involved at the end.
Funny story, this horse, those guys that are in it out the back there, they got drunk at the Echuca races back in March. They wandered over to my stables thinking it was the bus stop, you see. So anyway, they walked out of there owning a horse, and that's the horse.
How did you get them into a horse?
Well, they just said, they're sharing a horse, and we said, I think there's one there if they want to go in.
Who are these guys? I think I've got an interview. Who is that? Yeah, in you come. What's your name?
I'm Jared.
Hi, Jared.
We've had a lot of horses, but this bloke is the best trainer that you'll ever have one with. I found him out of the Kyneton Post. I walked into his track one day. We put $600 down, and here we are.
How do you walk in just to the stable and then you find a horse and you get a result like this? And also, have we had a big win on the punt?
I had 200 at 180s. How's that sound?
Wow.
That's for you, Mum and Dad.
Talk to us.
No.
What's the heart rate like when, he's getting pretty close?
Didn't get close, he's shitting. Let's be honest.
All right, Jared, we're on. Big Jared, we're on.
Jared, we're on. So, Hilbo, what I want to know, your horse got up. How much was the prize money for the race, Hilbo?
Oh, the prize money was only $27,000.
But how much? So, what did Jared win on the race?
38,000.
Jeez.
Wow. No wonder he's tipped a few in. Oh, Jared's not getting on the jet and coming home.
The one question I need to ask was, what was the pilot like on the way home in that private jet, Hilbo?
Oh, he was a bit nervous when he saw us stumbling out of the taxi and coming across the tarmac towards his plane, that's for sure.
Oh, my God, what a story. The emergency horse gets up at 180 to 1.
You've lied to your wives just to get there, then it's in, and they got 180 to 1.
That is amazing.
Great
And
story.
always worth the lie.
The ultimate day at the races. Thanks for coming on the show, legend.
No worries, guys. Thanks for having me.
See you, brother.
There's a movie in that.
Whatif.com is all about helping Aussies make the most of every holiday. And now's the time to unapologetically holiday bigger and better than ever before.
Jump online or on the Whatif app and book your getaway today.
What if? It's Aussie for travel. It's an interesting one. Single mum of two got an interesting knock on her door recently. She's put this up on the internet. Tricky situation. Her friend, they're sort of friends, but he's been her gardener for 10 years. And you know what? A lot of people do become friends with professions that come around their house.
Yep.
She's known this guy for a very long time. They're very close. He confides in her sometimes about girl problems and stuff like that. He's rocked up at the door with a garbage bag full of clothes, crying his eyes out, saying that his partner had thrown him out. He had nowhere to go. He said, can I stay with you guys for a while? She's got 2 kids.
He's the gardener.
Yeah, he's the gardener.
Oh, yeah.
His partner had thrown him out. And he said, is it okay if I stay here? She said she had no other options. He would have either slept in his car.
Oh, give him a bed.
She said, all right, I'll give you a couple of weeks. No worries, you can stay there. 5 weeks later, he's still there. And this is what I want to do this morning. Have you had someone overstay their welcome at your house? How long were they there for? 13, 24, 10?
He did 5 weeks.
Well, no, 5 weeks. The thing is, he likes to go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, so he's getting up early and he's waking up the rest of the house.
Okay.
So the kids are ratty all day because they're getting up at 5 o'clock as he's getting ready to go to the gym. A lot of people are suggesting, well, if he's going to the gym at 5, maybe you should hook up with him. If he's a hot gardener, go for it.
Well, is he doing the gardening while he's there, like freebies?
Well, see,
That's what I was thinking.
Lawns and things, shirt off?
Without a doubt, you would have to think that her garden would be immaculate.
She's busy pruning the roses. You're right. I reckon these two could slide into something special here, Fitz. That's sometimes how it can happen. You just end up hanging around in the same room for long enough, have a glass of wine and take your pants off. You know what I mean?
We had Uncle Tony used to have girl problems all the time, and I remember Uncle Tony used to stay at our house, and Dad used to get so angry because he used to blue with his brother all the time. And he used to freak me out because half the time I didn't know Uncle Tony was staying at our house. So I would bring my mates over to play backyard cricket there, and we'd run out the back and you'd start playing, and I did not even know. But Uncle Tony would be there with his top off, having a dart, just giving us tips. No, you got to front foot forward. You got to bend that elbow a little bit more and get over the ball. It used to freak me out. What are you doing here? I'm staying with you guys for a while.
I've been kicked out again. You know what I reckon though? Once you tick over about a month, and I've done this before when I stayed at a friend's place when I was trying to find accommodation. Once you tick over about a month, it's like, what does one more night matter?
Well, to you, it's one more night.
I know, that's what you think in your mind. One more night's not going to happen. Tomorrow never comes. Another night, well, it's similar to the night before. That's all right. One more night.
Keelan's given us a call from Kirrawee. Who outstayed their welcome, Keelan?
My brother, mate.
How long?
About a year.
Oh, and what was the original reason he had to stay with you, Keelan?
So it was actually, he had to stay with my sister, and he split up with his missus split up with him.
Yeah.
So anyway, the sister invited him, say, all right, I'll give you a month. And he wasn't paying bills, he wasn't paying rent, paid nothing, eating their food for a year. Oh. And she later found out that he was still paying her rent.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. So he's just been living off them the whole time. So then he left them and come over to you, Keelan?
Pretty much.
Oh, you would have been keeling over.
Oh, that's it.
There it is, guys. Bit of a fun one after a long weekend. That's about the best you get from me today.
Sue's done a PU.
I figured if we were doing 90s nostalgia, I'd lean into it.
Oh, open the window.
Sheesh. Nina in Bexley, who outstayed their welcome, Nina?
So we had a relative from Belgium come to stay. They were going to stay for a month was what they said, and then get their own place.
Yeah.
But they stayed for, it was at least a year. They used the room like a hotel room. They never came out. They shut the door. They used the facilities, never paid a cent. A year later, the only reason they left was they ran out of money because they'd never got a job the whole time they were here.
Oh.
And they were forced to go home because they didn't even have enough to get home. They had to get a ticket from, their mum paid for a ticket for them to go home.
Oh,
Nina, how well did you know them before they arrived?
It was like my partner's cousin's daughter-in-law.
Yeah, right.
I'm not that close.
Oh, Nina. Was there a moment where you sat him down and gave him an ultimatum, Nina, or you were too scared to do that?
No, in the end, because we expected it to only be a month. In the end, we said, oh, look, you're going to have to start to pay rent. Like, you're living here free of nothing, free for nothing. You're not doing anything. You're not getting a job.
Yeah.
You know, it just became the family joke, pretty much. She couldn't, and she got sick one day, and we didn't even know because she was in there with the door shut. She was there for 3 days. We didn't know that she'd been so sick or anything. So.
Kick her out. Juicy one for you guys. Want to know? 13 24 10. Don't be shy or embarrassed. If you can help us out here, we need a story of when you found out that maybe your partner had another life. My God, imagine that moment where you realised a beautiful woman by the name of Rachel Waters, she's 26, she has launched a missing persons report and the search for her husband, Paul. They live in China and he took off to the UK saying that he had to go back and visit his family, which was a lovely idea. Paul had failed to return home. Yeah. He just didn't come back and she hadn't heard from him. Oh. So he's in a small town of Norfolk City, and what happened was she jumped on the Facebook page for the local community area saying, have you seen Paul? Panic for Paul. I'm missing my husband. Quite a few people in the area saw it and said, missing your husband? That's my husband.
Oh, no, Paul. Paul, the other one. Here we go.
Hang on a minute. What do you mean, your husband? Because we all know him as a happy family man here in the UK.
Wonder if he's still known as Paul to that family.
Great question.
Or does he have another name?
Do you change your name?
Does he have an alias?
How many phones have you got on the go?
Appalling behaviour.
Well done, Sarah.
Thank you. That deserves a bell. Thank you.
The bell has been found. Congratulations.
You've been pulling my leg.
That's not bad at all. Few of the friends got in there and started having a bit of a joke. Looks like Paul's been a busy man till Paul's partner in the UK, her brother replied, this is not very funny, guys. Stop with the jokes.
It's, you know what, I think you'd have to have a burner phone, wouldn't you? You'd have to have two phones, first of all. The only person that I ever knew with 2 phones was Richard Wilkins.
3 phones, I think, on occasions.
And I think he was one of the last to hold on to a BlackBerry. Remember?
He is.
I think Dickie still has a BlackBerry. And
He does.
And his sight is so bad, and those keys are so small.
And his fingers so huge.
So how does he talk to his other family
I don't know.
on his BlackBerry?
I know, and he says it's for security reasons because they're a very secure network on the BlackBerry network. Anyway, we took a call the other day because I believe this happens more than you think. Have a listen here.
So my auntie met this lovely guy. They fell in love. They moved in together. They lived together for 15 years.
Wow.
And then just one day, out of the blue, he had his Australian citizenship and he pretty much just packed up all of his stuff, had a garage sale, and ghosted her back to the UK. His ex-wife was actually his wife.
Oh!
What a beauty. I mean, to think that, imagine walking into, let's say this girl flew to the UK to find her hubby. Imagine walking into a house and seeing family photos of your husband with another wife and kids. And the whole layout was, it was rolled out in another house, and it was like your family never existed when he was doing the exact same thing.
Would you want to meet the other family?
Yes,
Yeah.
totally.
Why?
To see what they're like. Like, are they exactly like you and he's just been lazy, or are they so different that he's getting the best of both worlds
They'd
with
have
different
to
people?
be so different.
No, I don't think so.
Why would he double up on the same thing?
Because you like something about us, like you're attracted to certain things. I think you'd end up with the same sort of people, which is just why it's even dumber.
So he was just saying to the girl in the UK, the family in the UK, I've got to go back to China for work.
Wow.
So he would just fly between the two, so each of them thought that was where he lived.
Yeah.
How confusing and stressful is that world?
It's an amazing effort. An amazing effort by him. You've got to give it to him. Like, just to... How draining would it be to have 2 families on that? Like, one family. I'm sick of one family.
Yeah.
Imagine having 2 on the go.
I mean, Christmas presents, birthday presents, trying to get your diary right to know which wife was having this done.
Yeah.
And I mean, he would just seem like the most forgetful guy in the world to their partner. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, yeah, of course I don't know what you're talking about.
Double lives. Oh, you're struggling here.
Let me sing that song. Song.
Sing it out loud, guys. Song. Very simple. One word, put it into a song, and that's how you get through the round. There will be a champion at the end of today. Good luck. Thomas Brian Ivers, we stream live on the Fitzy Wippa Facebook page.
Yeah, a lot of people on there this morning. There's Joe is there, Chris Martin again,
Chris
who
Martin
played
for the
last
UK.
week.
All right, Chris.
Mitch in Monavale, all ready to go. Whip.
All right, guys, are you ready for this? The first word, you can't go out in the first round. The word is night.
This is your night, dancing free until
One
the morning light.
Night.
It is a song.
Night.
One night in heaven.
When you touch
Yeah.
me.
On upset.
Is that you
bet.
light up my life?
Tonight is the night.
Yes.
Tonight is the night. Is the song.
Tonight is the night when two become one.
We're feeling all right.
What?
No, we helped you
Tonight
out.
is the
Now
night
you've
that we're
derailed it.
feeling all right.
What's that?
That is a song by Def Leppard, I'm pretty sure.
What? We got you back on track, but now we say goodbye. No, you're through. Well done. Okay, here we go, guys. The word is just.
Just
Just the
Dance.
2 of us. Just the 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us.
Just Dance.
As
Who's
in Lady
Just Dance?
Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah, got you.
Ooh, a little bit more, just a little bit, just a little bit more.
No,
Give
you'll
me
have to
just
keep
a little
singing.
bit more. Give me just a little bit more.
Jess, are we approving that?
Yeah, I've got it here.
We are
There you go,
confirmed, Tom.
Find out who it's
A
from.
little
I
bit,
love
yeah.
that song.
Just the
It's
lack
an
of...
R&B song, guys, and it was by Jadina.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jordana.
How did I get banned from singing on the show when you sound like that?
And Tom, the lack of confidence. If you're going to sing, really launch, mate.
My
I can't have you
apologies,
coming in
guys.
half-assed.
You're well said, Whip.
All right, we are all through the next round. Congratulations. The next word is work or working.
Work it.
Work it. Work it, Daft Punk. Work it.
I was going Destiny's Child. Oh, Kelly Rowland did it.
What's that one?
Work it. Work. Could you just play it and stop
You
making me
didn't
sing?
have to crump.
I thought you'd get it better if I did the
Ryan
thrust.
James.
Working 9 to 5.
Well, that's
Yes.
working,
9
not
to
work.
5.
No, I said work or working. We are all through, making the host's role slightly challenging. Oh, he's a working class man. What else was there, Leno? Work from home, which was Little Mix, a dedication to those going through COVID times. Oh, that was you.
Some of Rhiannon's more creative gear. No, I was going Kelly Rowland.
Okay. Not Missy Elliott, work it.
No? How do we not have Kelly Rowland? Really?
We just don't, guys. Let's move on. You're all through. The word is gold.
Gold. Spandau Ballet.
Sarah had that, Tom. Okay, mate, you're not helping. Tom, gold.
Fool's Gold.
Fool's Gold.
Yeah, Fool's Gold, Stone Roses.
How's that go?
It's hard to sing, isn't it?
It's a great.
Rubbish, Tom. Go on.
No, I can't sing that one, but I can tell you that it is a
All
song
right,
that's by
Tom,
the Stone
I will
Roses.
take your word as truth. Here we go. The word is hand or hands.
Can't keep my hands to myself.
Sarah.
Just you and your hand tonight.
Oh, again, Tommy.
Kink.
Book yourself in.
And touch me. I want to feel your hand.
Body. Ryan, where are you?
Hand it over to me.
No, we say goodbye. There's Tom and Sarah. Got one hand in my pocket. Yeah, Skyrocket, mate. You know that one? Oh, yes.
What's that band? Never heard of them.
Okay, don't remind him of what he's missed out on. Here we go. The word is for Sarah and Tom. Forget.
Don't you forget about me.
Sarah.
Don't you
forget about me.
The cleaner version of the CeeLo Green song, Forget You.
Oh, well done, mate. Well done.
Was it the original
No,
one?
no. And one of my favourite songs, this. All right, Sarah.
You're the CeeLo Green.
No, I'm not, mate, because I've seen him perform. I've never seen a man in a tracksuit sweat so much.
That was Sean Kingston, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Next.
All right, here we go. We are... No, CeeLo Green
No, it
is not a
was.
slight chap.
No, remember, so Sean Kingston was the one who
CeeLo
drove.
Green's big unit, yeah? It's a townhouse.
What were you going to say?
No, so Sean Kingston was the one who drove his jet ski into
Yeah,
someone.
he had an
didn't
accident about the jet ski. We were asked not to talk about
Not
it.
Miguel who fly kicked the fan
No,
on
a woman in the head.
stage.
No,
Yeah.
decapitated a woman. Let's move on. Sarah and Tom, the word is... brother.
Brother. Oh, that's mother.
You did
isn't
this
it?
last week.
Brother.
Ryan, you're out.
Brother Matt Corby.
Wow.
Did this last
Same song for Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh, what a win.
It's okay.
Brother.
Sarah, brother, there's an obvious one.
Hey, Brother by Avicii.
No, that was given. We got to wind it up.
Hang on, Tommy made the same guess as I think that round is null and void. You've doubled up your words by accident.
We drag it over.
I agree, Sarah.
Quick.
The word is... dirtbag.
Teenage dirtbag. You're
Sarah
a fool.
McGilvray.
You're an idiot.
Oh, you've got it. Tommy, there's another. Sarah has won
What
it.
a stinker.
So many songs.
Oh, what unsaid. All right, I got a solution for you guys. That panic in that moment where you see somebody and they might say, "Hi, Sarah," and you look at them and you go, "I don't know who you are. Oh my God, I've got absolutely no idea who you are." And even worse is when they go, "You don't remember me, do you?"
Yeah, that's bad.
I have the solution for you. I have the solution of what to say.
You've been
This is genius.
picking this up all morning, mate. This better be good.
Absolute genius. Drum roll, please, Leno.
Oh, whoa.
So you say to them when they say, "You don't know who I am, do you?" Yeah, but what have you changed about yourself?
It feels risky.
So this is
Risky.
this happened to me the other day, and I said, "Yeah, but what have you changed? You look so different." And she said, "Oh, I've lost weight." And I went, "Of course, you look sensational."
What if they haven't changed anything?
Everyone's done something different. They might go, "Oh, I had a haircut," and I go, "Oh, that's why it looks great."
I haven't done anything.
You're buying time. You're buying yourself time. You're turning that question mark into a compliment.
But yeah, you're great. Look at Fitz. If you had forgotten Fitzy's name, what
Yeah.
would his response be? Fitzy has looked the same for the 11 years we've done
He
the
would
show.
say, "I got a new jacket."
No,
And I would go, "Wow, okay."
Yeah, but okay, even if I said I've got a new jacket, how does that then determine who I am?
No, it buys me time, and the conversation is then distracted from me not knowing who you are, and this awkward moment of, you don't remember who I am, do you? And then you go, oh, yeah, of course I do. So you lie, but instead of doing that, of course I do, you say, yeah, but what have you changed?
Yeah, okay, so I've said I've got a new jacket. What's your response?
Oh, well, that's what it must be. That's a good jacket.
Yeah, but
how you been anyway?
No,
I've moved on from it.
Do you know who I am?
I still don't, but I've moved on.
Oh, so I'm asking you, who am I?
You're the new jacket guy. But the dance continues. Do you know what I mean? And you kind of smooth your way out until you've got time to gather more information. Tommy comes up to me, hey, Wippa. And I go, oh, my God. Hey, mate, how are you? You don't remember who I am? Yes, of course I do. But, my God, you've changed. And you go, yeah.
Yeah.
I've stopped dyeing my hair.
Yeah, gone grey.
And I go,
but
that's
like
what
5
it
years
is.
ago.
Well, I haven't seen you for such a long time.
Well, I saw you on Friday. So
You're saying this with complete confidence. Obviously, it worked. Can you talk us through when it worked and why you think this is so good? Because at the moment, it seems a little sketchy.
And then she said, oh, yeah, because I haven't seen you since we did this together. And then I went, in my mind, of course. So then I naturally just continue with the conversation. That was so much fun. Yeah, it was great. It was great back then. So there you
did what together? Who have you forgotten?
No, it doesn't matter. No, that's terrible, didn't it? That's
I got out of the home, and now I'm living by myself.
And it was like, that's right, I remember. Just try it, and you'll realise just how powerful that is in fixing up one of the most awkward social interactions you can have. Genius. Thank me later.
That would have been on Life Improver. I don't even know why you dedicated
that was awesome. Use it. Good luck, everyone.
2 people enter. Only one leaves.
Lock the door!
There's 60 seconds on the clock.
Time to dance.
It's time to play Last Man Standing.
Vance Joy's brand new album, In Our Own Sweet Time, featuring Missing Piece, and the brand new single, Clarity, is out now.
How good is this? We've got a double pass up for grabs for you to see Vance Joy live at the Sydney Opera House. What a performer.
Oh, my gosh. That would be awesome.
Great live show. Erin in North Ryde. What are you up to this morning, Ez?
Hi, I'm just driving to work. I'm a Hindi teacher.
Oh, good on you, Erin. That's hard work.
Yeah, it is.
They're busy days. Good on you. Good luck today.
We want to send you to Vance Joy. You're up against Laura in Mossman. You're a uni student doing teacher's prac at the moment. Pretty tough, Laura?
Yeah, it is. It's been really good, but I'm getting through it, and I'm nearly done now.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
All right, both girls vying for Vance Joy Opera House. Here we go. Erin, you're going first. You get one wrong, power goes over to Laura. Whoever has the power at the end of 60 seconds, we'll see you at the Opera House. Here we go. Erin, your 60 seconds starts now. What's the name of the talking snowman in Disney's Frozen?
Olaf.
Yes. Kendall Jenner recently copped backlash for how she cuts what?
Cucumber.
Oh, that is correct, Erin. The line, you're gonna need a bigger boat, is from which movie?
Oh, I don't know.
It's Jaws. Over to Laura. Laura, dump, floater and wipe are terms used in which team sport?
Oh.
Too long, it's volleyball. Over to Erin. Erin, Steve Jobs was known for wearing what coloured turtleneck?
Grey?
No, it was black. Over to Laura. Laura, how many colours are on the Pride flag?
5.
No, there's 6. Back to Erin. Which celebrity had her ex-husband crash the wedding last Friday?
Britney Spears.
Yeah, that is correct. Which chocolate brand has a mountain as the logo?
Toblerone?
Yes. Who was the first female Prime Minister of Australia?
Julia Gillard.
That is correct.
Erin, bye!
Well done, Erin.
Thank you.
Jeez, we
That's
jumped around there. We jumped around. We landed with you, Erin. You are off to see Vance Joy.
Vance Joy's brand new album, In Our Own Sweet Time, featuring Missing Piece and the brand new single Clarity, is out now. Are we going to be speaking to Vance Joy, Tommy?
Yeah, around 7 o'clock tomorrow, guys.
Love it. Fair bit going on in sport this morning. If you've just woken up, huge for the Socceroos. Penalty shootout with Peru. It was we were 5-4 up. Peru had to score this goal to keep it even, and this is what happened.
And Redmayne makes the save. It's a save that means the world to Australia.
Australia are going through to the World Cup. Well done to Graham Arnold and the boys. Can I focus on golf, though? There's a fair bit going on. Do you know we interviewed Greg Norman for Holy Moly? I liked Greg Norman.
Yeah, Greg Norman. We asked him about his shorts on the beach. And, I mean, he was fairly honest about things.
We had a laugh with the Great White Shark.
It was awesome.
He's ruining his reputation at the moment.
What has he cracked at?
So what's happened? He's starting up this... It's like a Rebel League golf tournament, and it's backed by Saudi Arabia and, you know, the billionaires, you could even say trillionaires over there. So Greg is losing a lot of friends over this area because, you know, there's a lot of things that happen over there that are pretty bad.
Yep.
So basically what it is, it's a 28-man field and they compete for a $25 million purse, right? There's rewards on offer. There's a lot of money up for grabs. But what he's trying to do is poach the best golfers in the world so people will watch this.
Tiger Woods is in.
So, no, he's not.
Because he said, there was an article saying he'll be the first billionaire. Golfing billionaire.
Yeah, but he's not in this. He's staying away from this. This is a really tough one, mate, because if you put your hand up for this, that's where guys like Phil Mickelson is getting absolutely slammed for it. Lee Westwood, there's a few that have put their hand up for it because they want the money. But the thing is, it's, you know...
It's a controversial part of the world, their treatment of humans.
And is Greg just doing golf course design?
Well, no.
Or is he meant to be playing?
I think some of the sheiks over there have actually... They've got him to go and recruit the biggest golfers in the world.
Okay.
He's the face of it. He's the ambassador.
Sure.
So he's obviously getting paid an absolute mozza as well. Mm-hmm. This is the thing, though. He had a press conference over the weekend, and there was a guy. The guy's name, he's a golf journalist. His name is Alan Shipnuck, right? Mm-hmm. And he was there, and he's a bit against it. So he rocked up to the press conference, and he was about to ask a couple of questions. And all of a sudden, there were these huge security guards came over and grabbed Alan and actually picked him up and took him out of the press conference.
Physically.
Now, Alan Shipnuck he's good mates with Greg Norman.
Yep.
So he texts Greg Norman straight away and he said, "Are you aware that I just got muscled out of Phil Mickelson's press conference on your league by a couple of your goons? Luckily for you guys, I kept my cool and I de-escalated the situation. Please call me to discuss." Greg Norman wrote back straight away and he said, "Did not hear. Thank you for letting me know."
Is that it?
Then someone sent Alan Shipnuck a photo of him getting booted out by the security. Have a look who's in the background. It's Greg Norman.
What Greg's called him in.
Greg Norman, he's ordered his goons. Boys, go and get that idiot out of here.
I had no idea, mate. I'm so sorry.
So it's now getting to the point, can I just say this, is that he's losing a lot of friends. Rory McIlroy won another PGA event over the weekend, and this is what he had to say after he won it.
21st PGA Tour win, one more than someone else. That gave me a little bit of extra incentive today. And
one more than someone else, and we've worked out who it is. He's won 21 now. Greg Norman's won 20. So all the golfers are off him.
The golfing Voldemort. Greg, people won't even say your name.
You're only there for the money. You don't need the money.
I agree
Greg,
with you.
Loaded.
Yeah.
Like, whatever they're giving you will not change your life.
He's close. He's worth about...
Oh, mate.
Can we do... How much is Greg Norman worth?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we thought he was poor because all the photos he's not wearing any clothes by the lake.
I'm going to say $500 million, so I'm going to say 500 million.
500 million, yeah.
Oh, gee whiz.
350.
I'm going to go 550. I'm going to go upwards at the half.
Whips, you're going 550.
Yeah, I'm adding an extra 50 on Ryan James.
He does.
Says, I think you're closest. 400
There it
mil.
is.
400 mil.
So, I mean, why do you need this deal?
Some manager has said to him, "I got a beauty for you," and he's just gone, "Whatevs, I'll sign.
Yeah.
Talk to me later about the deets."
When's it on? Hang on a minute. Why have I got security?
Do you know what I am looking forward to? The Saudi Arabia hole on Holy Moly. That's going to be massive.
Could you imagine?
I mean, if you don't get it in,
Oh, my God.
you could be in a bit of trouble.
See you later.
The Fitzy and Wippa Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.